What if everything you've been told about sugar and your health was only half the story? Most doctors tell you to eat less sugar. And yes, that's true. But here's what almost nobody is talking about, especially for people over 50. It's not just the sugar you eat today that's hurting you, it's the sugar already circulating in your bloodstream right now while you sleep tonight. And I'm going to show you the one simple, affordable drink that can help your body flush excess sugar overnight. Not a pill, not a diet plan, just a drink. Stay with me all the way to number 1, because that's where the real transformation happens. As we age, our cells become more resistant to insulin, the hormone that moves sugar out of the bloodstream and into your cells for energy. So the question becomes, what can we do about it? And that's exactly where these drinks come in, but not all of them work equally well. Let me walk you through them, from the least effective to the absolute best. Let's start with a drink many of you probably already have at home: store-bought fruit-infused water. You know the kind. It's sitting in a pretty bottle at the grocery store and it promises to support detox. The truth, most of these contain minimal amounts of any active ingredient and often have added natural flavors and sweeteners that can actually raise blood sugar. It's essentially expensive flavored water. Not bad for hydration, but don't count on it to do any real metabolic work. You deserve better than marketing dressed up as medicine. Green juice. You see it all over social media, those bright green drinks with spinach, cucumber, and sometimes apple or pineapple. And while freely greens genuinely are good for you, when fruits are juiced and added to the mix, you lose all the fiber and dramatically spike the sugar content. Some commercial green juices contain as much sugar as a can of soda. For someone managing blood sugar after 50, that is the opposite of what you need. If you love green juice, make it at home. Skip the fruit and keep the fiber. Then it becomes useful. Warm lemon water with honey before bed. It sounds innocent, and honestly, lemon water on its own is excellent. The polyphenols in lemon support liver function and digestion. But that spoonful of honey adds simple sugars right before sleep, when your metabolism is at its slowest. You're essentially giving your bloodstream a sugar hit at the worst possible time. The fix is simple. Drop the honey, add a small pinch of sea salt, and a slice of fresh ginger instead. That combination supports digestion, reduces bloating, and actually helps stabilize overnight blood sugar rather than disturbing it. Almost right, just missing the key adjustment. Tart cherry juice. Most people reach for orange juice or apple juice and never think twice about cherries, but tart cherry juice, unsweetened tart cherry juice, is one of the most underrated drinks for blood sugar management. A 2019 study in the Journal of Nutrients found that tart cherry consumption reduced markers of metabolic inflammation and helped improve insulin sensitivity in older adults. But here's the bonus. Tart cherries are also rich in melatonin, the sleep hormone. So not only are you supporting healthier blood sugar overnight, you may sleep more deeply too. Look for unsweetened tart cherry juice or tart cherry extract mixed in water, 1 small glass before bed. Cinnamon tea. A simple cinnamon stick steeped in hot water. That's it. And for less than 40 cents a cup, you may be doing something genuinely remarkable for your circulation and blood sugar. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics reviewed multiple clinical trials and found that cinnamon supplementation meaningfully reduced fasting blood glucose levels. The active compound, called cinnamaldehyde, mimics insulin in some ways. It helps your cells absorb glucose more efficiently. For people over 50 with early insulin resistance, this is real, measurable support. Steep 1 cinnamon stick in hot water for 10 minutes. Add nothing else. Drink it warm before bed. Fenugreek seed water. This one goes back thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine, and modern science is now catching up. Fenugreek seeds are loaded with soluble fiber called gallomannan, which slows the absorption of carbohydrates in the digestive tract, which means less dramatic blood sugar spikes after meals and gentler overnight blood sugar levels. A study in the International Journal of Vitamin and Nutrition Research found that patients who consumed fenugreek seed water showed significant reductions in fasting blood glucose. To prepare it, soak 2 teaspoons of fenugreek seeds in a glass of water overnight. In the morning, or before bed, strain and drink the water. Slightly bitter, yes, but the results are worth it. Dandelion root tea. Before you dismiss this as a weed, hear me out. Your liver is the single most important organ for blood sugar regulation. It stores glucose, releases it when needed, and filters the metabolic waste that builds up from excess sugar. When your liver is sluggish, and many of us over 50 have some degree of fatty liver without knowing it, your entire blood sugar system suffers. Dandelion root contains compounds called taraxacin and taraxacerin that directly support liver detoxification and bile production. A 2016 study in evidence-based complementary and alternative medicine highlighted dandelion's role in supporting metabolic health. 1 cup of dandelion root tea in the evening, 3 to 4 nights a week, can genuinely support your liver's ability to clear excess glucose from your system overnight. You can find it at any health food store or online. Mild, slightly earthy flavor, very easy to enjoy. And here it is, the drink that consistently outperforms everything else on this list, the one with the most clinical evidence, the most dramatic results, and the most real-world success stories among people over 50. Apple cider vinegar water. 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother, diluted in a full glass of water, drunk approximately 30 minutes before bed. Here's the science. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar has been shown in multiple peer-reviewed studies to reduce fasting blood glucose. A landmark study published in Diabetes Care found that taking apple cider vinegar at bedtime reduced morning fasting glucose by up to 6% in people with type 2 diabetes. Another study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found it reduced post-meal blood sugar spikes by nearly 35%. The mechanism? Acetic acid slows gastric emptying, meaning food and glucose enter the bloodstream more slowly, and it may also improve insulin sensitivity at the cellular level. People who start this routine consistently report waking with lower fasting blood sugar within days, not weeks, days. Always diluted, never drink it straight, as it can damage tooth enamel and irritate the esophagus. If the taste is too strong, add a tiny pinch of cinnamon and a squeeze of lemon. That combination, by the way, is the most powerful blood sugar support drink on this entire list. Now, a warning, because even the best drink in the world won't help you if you're making these 5 mistakes. Mistake number 1, drinking too close to brushing your teeth. The acidity can soften enamel temporarily. Wait at least 30 minutes before brushing. Mistake number 2, using the wrong type. You need raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother, that cloudy sediment at the bottom. Filtered, clear varieties have lost most of the beneficial compounds. Mistake number 3, expecting magic without consistency. These drinks work with your body's natural overnight processes. They need to be part of a routine, not a one-night experiment. Mistake number 4, combining with refined carbs late at night. You can't drink apple cider vinegar and then eat a bowl of cereal at midnight and expect good results. The drink supports your body. It doesn't override it. And mistake number 5, ignoring sleep quality. Poor sleep directly raises cortisol, which raises blood sugar. These drinks work best when you're also prioritizing 7 to 8 hours of quality rest. Take care of yourself. You've got a lot of good years ahead.